When people are released from jail, they have the responsibility to appear in court. But some of these people choose to go on the run.
They go back home to mommy.
And that is when these guys come into the picture. So sit back and listen to the Off the Hook podcast with Chad and Rob.
Very fine people on both sides.
These are real stories, but the names have been changed.
Oh, hey, what's happening there? I forgot to take us off from you.
What's going on? Chad here.
Rob here.
Switching it up a little bit.
Yep.
What's up?
Hey, man, you like my shirt?
I do, man. That's a very trending shirt right now
It is.
For good reason.
Man, I'm kind of like, it's almost worrisome with everything going on in the world right now, especially here locally. Wearing this out, like, do I have a target on my back right now?
I don't know, man. That's sorry piece of crap if you would mess with somebody.
But I see you got the Smiths on.
Hey, representing Morrissey, the Smiths.
But
Old school.
There's one thing we both have on that you can go get right now.
Yes.
Off the hook gear, baby.
Off the hook gear.
I'm telling you.
Shop.
My closet, that's all it is, man. It's off
Wait
the hook
till
gear.
you see the new shirt I've got coming out.
Dude, I'm so ready. Like, I bet you that's going to be your top selling
I
one.
think it's going to be. Yes, I think it's going to be. When I get it, I'll bring it in and show you guys.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
is.
There's not a lot of in between, but I think it's freaking clever. I've had a lot of response before I had this made.
Well, when you brought that, all right, so you brought this design to me and said, hey, what do you think about this? And I was like, dude, you got to do it. You were hesitant about it at first. I was like, dude, no. And then
our Australian guy, a few doors down, Adrian. Hey, Adrian, what's up? If you're listening,
buddy.
He's like, mate, you got to do it.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. You got to do it. You got to do it.
I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to do it. So you guys will get a chance to see it once we get it.
It's finally getting
It's humorous.
done.
It's humorous. So anyway.
But it's cool, too, because it's double meaning. So
Right.
But you need to tell everybody where you can go get the stuff at from.
Off the hook
Gear.
Off the hook gear.shop. Had a brain freeze for a second. Off the hook gear.shop.
Hey, let me try to bring this up. And I can show everybody online. So you keep talking.
So, we've had a lot in North Carolina. For some reason, our little part of the world keeps popping up in the news nationally. So over the weekend, we had a mass shooting of the guy in Southport, which Southport is right down the road from us. I mean, literally, it's 15 minutes from us.
Yeah.
And guy pulled up, I think, on a boat, and he was an
Ex-Marine.
Ex-Marine. He started shooting people who were just out enjoying a band outside by the waterside at night. He shot and killed 3 people. He wounded 8 total. And the Coast Guard was able to find him as he was trying to get his boat out of the water. And I went to his Facebook page and started looking, what was going on with this dude. Mental health is a serious problem around here these days. And This dude's post definitely screamed mental health problems.
Yeah.
Somebody should have intervened a long time ago.
Here's my question, Chad.
Yeah.
And I think you would agree with me on this, and most of everybody out there would agree. Instead of taking care of all these illegal immigrants that's come over here and
Yeah, we got our own problems going on over here, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, let's take care of our own. I mean, this guy was a military veteran who had severe PTSD. Not condoning anything he did.
No, absolutely not. That was stupid.
But he should have gotten. Now, here's another thing. Have you heard of a lot of people actually, from Vietnam or from World War II? Have you heard of any people ever going out and like just shooting people up? Like, did they have PTSD back then, or is it from the medicine that people are getting today for the current places people going, and fighting? It doesn't seem like you heard about this type of stuff until recently, the past few years.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I mean, I think we need to take care of our veterans. More like mental health. I mean, mental health for veterans is huge because I mean, look what they have to go look at and see. And
Right. Well, I mean, the same goes for paramedics that work in the ER.
yeah,
Think about the stuff they see. They saw the people that got shot that night.
yeah.
You know.
I've worked on EMS for 5 years. It was like some of the stuff I've seen was just horrible. And then with the fire department,
it's got to mess with you. It's hard to turn that off and go back to normal life.
I had a child, a 6-year-old child that died in my arms in Castle Hayne, got hit by a tow truck. That took a toll on me.
I bet.
And that was the last. I think that was the last call before I quit. And I mean, it took a toll on me. I had, I went and got some help. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but that's just here locally. You talking about you're sending some like this guy here. He's been across seas. Yeah. Been shot at in Afghanistan, or wherever he was at over there.
Right, but but it's also people that have been in other wars. Like I'm sure they were up close. And nowadays, I mean, it's changed from then. I would think it's more up close and personal years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It's just an observation.
I'm saying instead of taking all of our tax money and dumping it into illegal immigrants to give them everything they need to survive, I'm sorry, we need to take care of our own, which is the mental health issue with our veterans. I think that's
VAs need to. I mean, they need to increase the what support people are getting or not getting at VAs. We got one friend in particular, it's a bondsman, that I always see his posts about he's not getting the treatment at the VA hospital that he needs. Mike, if you're listening, I see your post. But those guys aren't getting really great treatment.
No. And
I think it could be increased,
I think we need to quit worrying about, certain things. Have you seen, on other news, where Trump has sent
Portland?
I love it.
All right. You liberals that are crying about Portland or whatever, aren't you the same ones who had Chaz, the little city during COVID? That
was that Seattle. Well, I mean, it's next state up.
I thought it was over there. I thought it was Portland. Maybe it was Seattle.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Look that up if you can, man.
Both them cities. Let's see.
I can't remember which one it was, but it's somewhere real close in proximity of the country where they had that little country and within the city.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't work out too good.
I mean, Oregon, they legalized the use of heroin. I mean,
oh yeah, people were getting messed up, and they were trying to get the police to come out there and help them, and they were like, "No, you started this. You can think for yourself."
Yeah. And it's just in the city. It's not like the whole state.
And anyway, I've seen on TikTok, I've seen some posts of people like they're showing the military going in there, and they're like, "We're so glad these people are here." Like this lady's afraid to go into her apartment complex because these people standing outside of it, they're scared. Well, so
I would.
Oh yeah. So
I would tell you, but now our internet's not working out.
So we've had that guy. We had the girl on the bus we talked about.
Yep, Irina.
That new law. We're hoping that the governor is going to do the right thing and sign it. It's made its way all the way to his desk.
Yep, but has it been done yet?
No, it has not been done yet, and I don't know exactly why you need to review it all because, I mean, you should review, but it shouldn't take this long. I looked at it. It's pretty reasonable. That needs to go into law, And we had another, we were in the news about this. You see the guy that stowed away in the airplane?
I did not. You told me about it this morning.
It was an international flight that landed in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Where did it come from? Do you know?
I don't know where, but dude got into, I guess, the luggage department and flew in that, and he was found dead in the landing gear.
Oh,
yeah. There was a body found inside. They haven't identified it, but that was kind of crazy too.
Wow. Man, imagine
That just works in movies, guys. Don't try it in real life. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of pressure, inside of that cabin that you probably don't want to be a part of.
Oh man, I tell you what, man, our world's gone to a hell in a handbasket. So that's more of a reason to live like Charlie Kirk,
right?
Right? I like my shirt.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt. I like it. It's very nice.
Yeah, there's a couple of this one was a TikTok impulse buy. Like
I wondered, you had it pretty quick after all that. Too.
Yeah.
You got on it really quick.
Yeah, it was like $20, and funds went to to help out. Whatever.
Hey, I get it, man. That's a good job.
Yo, I mean TPUSA has done. I guess they have been like swamped with wanting to open chapters, but the colleges and high schools and like over 160,000.
I heard they doubled, very quickly after his passing.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Hey, he named it really well. I mean, turning point. I mean, that's exactly what this is a turning point for a lot of people.
I hate to see him go. I mean, he was, man, is such a great debater and philosopher. Like he'll be known for a long, long, long time.
Yep.
I hate seeing that.
Wife's pretty sharp lady. She's taking over.
Yeah. I'm glad to see that. I hope they don't come after her. And I'm getting really sick and tired of seeing it. Like,
so that's another thing that's in the news that I was just listening to this one guy on TikTok. He's up on the current events, and so they're going after George Soros's foundation.
Oh, thank God.
I can't remember what it's called.
That dude, I swear to God, every time I see him, he looks like
he looks like the evil guy in Star Wars.
Yeah, the Emperor.
Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, he looks like he really is him. I think he is. But yeah, they're going after him for putting funds into all these organizations that fund like Antifa and all these riots. And
so if he's been banned from other countries, why in the hell we ain't done it?
I don't know how all that works, to be honest with you. It's a good question. How is he able to do this? But go after the foundations, follow the money, do what you can. I hope Trump, whoever, the FBI, whoever can do something to this guy.
They got Comey, they indicted him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Tell you what, it's all coming to light, bro.
I saw so many posts of people. Remember when remember when Trump, he got in trouble and he like saw the shells that formed the what was it? It was 45 and the sand and it was made out of shells. It was going on like a little over a year ago.
Okay.
And it was Comey who posted that.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And it was something about getting Trump out of office. It was a little meme, and he claims that the shells formed that formation,
right?
Which is BS. It's funny how karma works. And now,
exactly.
And I've seen so many of these shell formations that show something about him getting indicted and everything. It's like, look at this,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's almost like it's so much going on. What to believe, what not to. It's mind-boggling. I'm just ready for a vacation.
Well, I'm glad to see that it's, stuff's getting done. Man, it's time. Tides are turning.
You ain't lying.
I like it.
But it's funny. The reason why there is no mental facilities and there's no people in them because they're all Democrats,
and that's another thing that's changing too. He's implementing those.
Yes.
This guy...
The Democrat Party's going straight to the mental institution.
Dude, we see them every day outside our office. People that have mental... they're just turned away and set loose, It's not
normal. They walk by the office, hey.
I'm sorry, but, chopping off your pecker and putting a dress on and having a beard is not natural. It's not... mentally, you're not right. And we've been just allowing it for the past 4 years. We're changing that, folks.
Yeah,
it's
not, you know what?
It's not normalized. You're reading. You're in full drag and you're reading to kids. It's not normal.
I don't want that. Just leave the kids alone, man.
Why don't y'all go to a rest home and read to some old people? Never see them do that
because they don't know if they're going to be around next year to vote.
That's why indoctrination. That's the only thing it can be.
Yeah, I know. No.
Anyway, we'll jump off of that one. And it's time to get into story time.
I dreaded sunny days, so I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yates are on your side.
So
Okay.
Keats and Yeats, they're writers, right? You know that?
I did not know. I don't know much about the Smiths.
Yeah. You should like, it's
I had to
funny.
do some research.
My son slowly, like when we watched the Pantera concert, we were leaving. And so I got to meet Phil Ancinello, and he remarked on, I wore this shirt, the Smiths. So when I met him, I knew that he would compliment and say something, because he's a big fan.
Right.
And Pantera's big song, Cemetery Gates. You've heard that one, right?
Yeah.
Well, the song you just played is where he got it from.
Right.
That's where he...
Yeah, I'll have to do some looking
Different
up.
words, but he liked the names. And
I'll have to do some looking up on that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kenny's coming out with a new book. He's going his only book he's ever come out with is
Kenny...
Chesney.
Oh.
He's coming out with his biography coming out. It comes out in November, around my birthday. So I can't wait to read that. So I'll have to look up on some Smiths while I'm waiting on that to come out.
Yeah, man. It's not. I mean, everybody. This was a college thing for me. I liked, and certain things stick with you in certain periods of time in your life.
Yeah.
You go back to no matter where.
Like you've got. I'm sure you have like the Smiths and George Michaels and the Prince. Like I remember like a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
My dad,
yeah, big Prince fan. I like
But-
George Michael.
It's so funny because I'm only like 10 years younger than you are. But me, I grew up on a farm, so I was always listening to country. So
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney, when they came out, I was like 15 at the time, and man, he's been my man ever since.
Yeah.
And I just grew up.
Certain things you hear
Yeah.
that just brings you back.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have to look into it. That'd be awesome. All right. So the story today, fellas and ladies, is this is a banker's insurance.
This is the girl in Dillon, South Carolina.
Dillon, South Carolina.
All right.
So
We're gonna name her. You keep going. I'll think of one.
Okay. So Dillon, South Carolina, I get this. We get a forfeiture. It's not ours, but we were contracted out by the insurance company because we did a lot for bankers back. We still do. But back then we were doing a lot of cleanup too. So this young girl here in South Carolina, I get the forfeiture from
Felicia.
That was, and it's a 10,000. So we're trying to figure it out. It was written out of Robeson County.
Oh,
So
so
if you don't
those
know-
of you who are listening, Robeson County
Get shot.
is it's a pretty rough area. It is mostly Indian folks,
Lumbee, like Lumbees.
Lumbee Indians.
And the Lumbees have been federally recognized by President Trump.
Right. Yep. So they like him.
They
for that
like him.
reason.
But you get stabbed there real quick, though.
Yeah. It's kind of a rough area.
Yeah, it is rough.
But
Yeah.
they keep their community really tight.
A lot
there.
of Locklears.
Oxendines.
Yeah. Halls. It's bad.
There's only like 4 or 5 names of same last names there for the whole community.
Yeah, I know it's weird. They're like, that's my cuz.
Yeah. But that's their culture. So,
All right, so we get this file, and I'm looking at it, and I try not to bother Chad on sometimes on things because he was busy doing some stuff. So I do a lot of looking into this and find out she got a boyfriend, but the boyfriend's locked up. Once the boyfriend was locked up, like it went cold. I couldn't figure it out. So of course I'm like, hey, Chad, this is what I got. It's gone cold. I don't know what to do. I've run some information. I've got one address. And it's not the one on the forfeiture, of course.
nope, never is.
And it's in South Carolina. And South Carolina, if you don't know, like where Robeson County, it borders the North Carolina and South Carolina. So it's easy to go right over into South Carolina. So we make a decision to, hey, let's just ride out there and see what's going on. Because we have to give a report back to bankers.
Right.
And so we take off out there, and of course the whole time on the way out there, Chad's looking to see if I missed something, he's looking, can't find nothing. We get out to this property. It's in Dillon, South Carolina. Okay, it's right over the border. And we come up, and there's it looks like a family compound.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a trailer here, a double wide here, like a little shed in between, shed out back. So it's
like we said, tightly knit communities.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what was going on here. It was grandma and mom and daughter and probably somebody else. It was like, how many houses? Like 4 together?
I think something like that.
Little houses like kind of bunched together on the same piece of property.
Well, Chad, of course, me and Chad were talking the whole time, going like, "All right, what do we do? What do we do?" So we said that we're going to sit back and watch for a little bit, because that's always a good thing to try to do. Sit back and watch, see if you see movement, you see anything going on. We didn't see jack shit, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Hey, well, this is the only thing we got. We've looked at every avenue. There's no way. We're going to have to go up to the house." Chad was like, "All right, cool." So, we both agree on it. We go up to this little trailer, the first trailer, and nothing. It sounded like somebody was in there, but it was nothing. So, of course, Chad's over there. I'm at the front door. Chad's walking around the yard. He's looking at other things too. And
always be aware. You don't know who's watching you. There's 4 houses, you don't know.
And Chad goes, "Hey, let's go over to this little double wide right next door because the front door's open." Okay, cool. So we go bopping right over there to the double wide, go knock on the door, and this old lady answers the door.
Mm-hmm.
And really nice lady. She invites us in.
Cool. We're in.
And once we're in the house, okay, cool. We got vest on because we don't know. It's Lumberton area.
We're out in the sticks.
Yeah,
we're like, you cry. Scream. Nobody's going to hear you, right?
Yeah. So we get talking to Grandma, and Grandma's a little hesitant at first to talk to us because she's scared of the cops. They don't. If you don't know about this, like the Lumbee people down in Lumberton, they don't like cops.
Yes, that whole Operation Tarnished Badge that happened years ago involved some crooked cops and
dirty cops.
Yeah, and so they've had bad dealings with them. So that's kind of got through the community, and they don't deal with them. Yeah, so that's why it makes it harder to do your job.
We explained to Grandma that we're not the cops. We do not. We're not even. It don't even look like it because we have on our vest that says Bell Enforcement Agent. We have badges that says North Carolina Bell Agent. So we're not imposing that we're cops.
Right.
And she finally understands, and I'm like, all right, look, where's your granddaughter?
Did we say what all she was involved with yet?
Yeah, we told her that she was an absconder.
Well, but there was other stuff involved with what was going on.
Yeah, there was drugs and stuff like that going on, and we didn't know what we knew she had a boyfriend. The boyfriend was locked up. So we're like, "Hey, have you seen her?" And she wouldn't say at first. She wouldn't say that she had seen her. She didn't say that she had, she had been around or anything. But after a minute, and she got more relaxed with it, she goes, "I know where she's at." And of course, me and Chad are kind of waiting for it. Like we really want to know where she's at. And she's like, "Well, I'm afraid to tell you because I'm afraid that you're not going to do what you say you're going to do."
At this point, you're talking to her, and I'm kind of like floating around the room.
Yeah. You're
starting like.
Yeah. And it's funny. I'm saying, "Hey, Grandma, look over here. Look over here."
Shiny object over here.
Yeah, look over here.
Chad's over here creeping. I'm gonna look and see what's going on in this room when you got the door closed.
And while me and Grandma are talking, Chad goes up to this door, pops his door open, and looks in there and goes, "What do you say?"
"We've been talking about you."
And she goes, "I know." And Chad just kind of looks out at me and says, "Hey, she's right here." I'm like, "Okay." So we didn't usually, a lot of bondsmen would jump up and just go put her in handcuffs like that. But we didn't because, Grandma was scared of us.
Well, we looked through that. We had time to look and surveil the area. You always worry about somebody coming out of nowhere in you don't know, somebody in another room with a gun pop out and,
Right.
We'd looked everything over pretty good. So we didn't have any fears of anybody popping out.
No.
So
and Grandma was really cool after she come out and she noticed that we weren't trying to jump on her, put her in handcuffs behind her back, shut up, blah, blah, blah. We didn't do that because they were cool. So we let her get dressed.
Right.
And excuse me. And grandma was like, all right, cool. Well, will you call us? I'm like, yes, I'll call you, send you pictures.
And that girl had been abused too by like her boyfriend.
And that's why the grandma was so worried about it, because she was worried about, we were going to do something to her.
Yeah, we were just trying to do her job with the warrant and everything. And the girl, cried, I think, in the car and was telling us what was going on with her boyfriend. And what he was doing to her.
I got teared up. Like,
it was a bad situation.
Yeah.
This was the first step to get that off of her, was to get the warrant served.
And she was hiding because she detoxed at grandma's house.
Yeah, that's right.
And she was hiding because she was scared that her boyfriend, that's locked up at the time, was going to send somebody after her because he was pimping around. He had her on drugs. He was using her.
So really getting her out of that situation altogether was, nobody wants to go to jail, but what was going on with her there in that area, we might have done her a favor.
Yep.
To get her out of there.
But here's one thing that we did. We never do.
Yeah, we always handcuff, but I don't think we did for her.
We felt so bad for her. We had to take her. There's just one no question about it.
Yeah.
So we didn't put her in no handcuffs, but she went. We fed her.
Oh yeah, we always.
Yeah,
we always tell people, we'll treat you as good as you treat us.
You're dealing with a human being, all right. So you're not dealing with.
We're not mean.
No, we
can be, but we're not initially.
Just like we tell everybody that we treat you as just as much as respect as you treat us, and usually that works out pretty good. Except for that guy in California, but
there's been a few that don't want to listen. So whatever. Yeah. But
so we put her back in Robinson County Jail. Bankers is off the bond.
Mm-hmm. We're still waiting on that endorsement, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell?
Come on, bankers, where
we at? Where y'all at? So that was a story. Felicia.
Good you remembered.
Felicia, and I wonder how Felicia's doing now. I remember her last name, but I don't remember her first name. And if I could ever find it, I'd look it up and see, because it's been years ago since we did that.
Yeah, that was ways back.
Well, all right. Well, that was the story of Felicia, and I got a short week this week. I'm going on a little short vacation, so I'm going to leave you here for a few days there, Chad, by yourself.
All right. Well, we all need to recharge. So
yes.
You get yours out of the way and have a good time. And
I hope Nashville, Tennessee is going to be good to me. We're going to go to a hockey game while we're out there. Carolina Hurricanes are out there playing.
Kind of weird, but
I know.
Kind of weird going to Tennessee to see a hockey game.
Well, it's right there on Broadway. Well, it's right there. The Bridgestone Arena is right there on Broadway where everything's at.
Yeah.
So, and it's during the day. So we're going to hit that up. That's going to be pretty cool. And then, of course, we always go to Kid Rock's bar and AJ's and Robert's. Bologna sandwich, bag of chips, a moon pie, and a PBR for $6.
Oh shoot! I didn't mention about my little trip this past weekend.
Oh yeah, what's up?
So I went to go see my dad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey Dad, Pops, if you're listening.
Hey Pops.
We hope you're doing well. He had a heart attack and he's recovering. He's got 2 stents in, and he's we had to go see him. Got to see some of my family up there. I hadn't been up there in forever, and went downtown. We stayed in Mount Airy.
Oh yeah. I love Mount Airy. Though. It's pretty town.
It's a good time of the year to go, and we so they had, out of all the times we could have gone up there, it's the freaking weekend of the Andy Griffith reunion thing, kind of like our One Tree Hill thing here.
Uh-huh.
And stayed at this hotel. It was stupid high for where we're at, price wise. And I go downstairs to eat my breakfast, and there's freaking Elvis sitting there. The dude had like jet black hair and mutton chops, and on the back had a Cadillac, and he was playing the whole role.
Was Barney Fife anywhere?
There was a guy playing Gomer that was walking around. Golly, that whole. I was like, oh my gosh, the whole town was Mayberry crazy, and I went downtown and got to go to Snappy Lunch. That's as a kid, my grandparents used to take me to Snappy Lunch.
Yeah.
They're famous for a pork chop sandwich.
I've had that pork chop sandwich, and it is really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
His dad bought. Hey, yeah, Pops brought down some.
He brought us some.
I loved it. It was good. Thank you, Pops. You had to bring another.
Yeah, we went in there, and it was really cool. Actually, ran into somebody who came over and started talking to me for some reason, and turns out he knows my dad's cousin, and it's a small area. But anyway, it was kind of cool just to get out of town. So.
Yep. I'm ready to go back to the mountains again. That mountain area is a beautiful area anyway.
Yeah, man. It's looks like the hurricane's going to leave us alone.
Thank God.
And we might keep on going and just get through this hurricane season unscathed. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Here you go. Knock on his wood.
So, yeah, man. And we got some more stuff coming up. So
yeah,
cool.
man. I might have a little surprise to tell you on the next podcast.
Okay.
Or the next couple podcasts. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. All right, guys. Oh, let me put this up here real quick for everybody to see.
This is the Off the Hook Gear.shop website.
So I'm gonna switch the camera over. So if you could tell, you've got
go to catalog.
Yep, you got all kinds of stuff here. You go to catalog.
And our reception
and
for is
it is not. But look. You got all the good stuff here. The hats, the shirts, rooster tails, you name it. It's up here.
If you like the beachwear look.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah, I wear it with this hat I get on right here.
Yeah,
right
that does match really well.
That's a great fit.
Pairs up good.
Well, it's not pulling up. But anyway, go to check it out, offthehookgear.shop, and get you some gear because you know what? It's cool. It's just cool to have.
Yep.
Yeah. You can have a little bit of us walking around wherever you're at, especially in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Europe.
Before I forget, man, I was just looking at our statistics for our, not the YouTube. I can't really see that, but for other stations like Spotify and stuff like that, we have Cumbria, Carlisle, London, England, Broxenburn, West Lothian, which is Scotland, Wolverhampton. So you guys, we see you there. We're actually 29% of our listeners for the past 5 podcasts have been from England, the UK.
Yeah.
So that's, hey guys, appreciate it.
And you know what? Hey,
give us a shout on the comments or something. Let us know you're there.
Go to YouTube. Go to Off the Hook Bail Bond Podcast. Comment up here. Yeah. You can get up with us, and if you comment it, leave your contact information. We'll get up with you, and you can kind of let us know how things are going in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, the crime and everything that's going on there, what we're seeing. You're policing over there. Maybe that's how you guys found us. I'm not really sure, but I'm kind of intrigued. So let us know.
And
you see, I'm, London.
He's supporting the UK, baby.
London calling.
Yeah, and I really want to go visit Ireland.
Queen is dead.
I want to go. I want to go to Ireland and have some Guinness. I really want to drink some Guinness over there.
Nice and warm, huh? It's warm.
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Well, I still drink it. And I want to go check it out. Scotland, Ireland. I want to go check all that out. That'd be pretty cool. That's old country,
Absolutely, yeah. It's beautiful over there.
Yeah, I can't wait. So anyway, that's it for today.
Thanks for checking us out.
We'll
see you next podcast.
Yep. Peace.
You've been listening to Off the Hook with Chad and Rob. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And be sure to follow us for notifications for another exciting episode. But in the meantime, you can go to our website at www.offthehookbail.com to see more. So until next time, stay out of trouble, or it'll be you that needs to get off the hook. See you soon.